What's up guys, and welcome to another video. I'm out here in the Algarve in Lagos training at Fit Aqua Trainer C, which I probably not pronounced properly. I'm going to be doing a push session, so chest, shoulders, triceps. It's going to be a raw workout, no fancy edits, nothing like that. I'm just going to show you what a typical workout when I'm abroad looks like. Let's go. So I've done a quick warm up, just a couple of minutes, just loosening up the shoulders and the upper body overall, and now I'm going to go into seated shoulder press. I'm going to go quite heavy today because the dumbbells here pretty goddamn nice, to be up to 70 kilograms, and I'm going to work on my strength a little bit, so maybe about 6 to 8 reps, see how heavy I can go. I'm just going to warm up, do a couple, maybe 2, 3 sets up to the working weight, and then I'll do about 3 sets. Right, so I'm going to attempt the 45s. I'm not sure how many reps I'll get out. I need to get at least 6, I reckon. I think for this first set, I should be able to do it all myself. On the second and third set, I'm going to need the cameraman to spot me. A lot of people ask me how do I get stronger at seated shoulder press. Best thing you can do is just reduce the rep range. So just work between 4 to 6 reps. Take a much longer rest period in between those sets. And if you can, get a spotter to help you out. Right, so we just finished up on the overhead pressing 3 sets, and now I'm going to go on to chest. The way I'm going to do this workout is I'm going to do 3 shoulders, 2 chest, 2 tricep. For you guys, if you do have a weaker chest, you're probably going to need to do more volume on your chest, but for me, if I look at myself and my proportions, my chest is a strong point, so I really don't need to do that much volume on it, so 2 exercises is going to be fine for me. I'm going to need to do a little bit more on the shoulders because I want to build them up, and I'm just going to finish off with some triceps. So the next exercise which we're going to do is a chest press machine. I want to use the machines in this gym because there's so many good machines here. I think the owner's like kit out fully with like Watson equipment, so it's really nice. So in this workout I'm going to try and do a lot of the exercises which I can't do at my normal gym because it simply just doesn't have the equipment. So by the looks of it, this is going to be focusing on the mid pec, probably a little bit more on the lower pec. I got a very, very good squeeze on that one. If you are doing it, just be careful not to go too deep. I'm just going to add a bit more weight because that was doable for 10 reps, but I want to be pushing myself to like pretty much failure on the second and third set. Right, so on this last set, I'm going to go to complete failure, and then I'm going to take the 5s off. I'm just going to rest a couple of seconds, so probably about 10 seconds rest, and then I'm going to go to failure again on that new weight. So it's kind of like a drop set, but it's not really a huge drop in the weight itself, but the rest should allow me to get at least another 5-6 reps out, hopefully. About 10 seconds. Let's go again. I always have mixed feelings on telling people to do drop sets on chest, because if your chest is fatigued, you drop the weight and you carry on pressing, but you're pressing with poor form and you're not even engaging your chest, your delts are doing all the work. In my opinion, there's no point in doing the drop set at all. So drop sets on chest if you've fully mastered how to execute pressing exercises. Right, so the next exercise we're going to do is a standing lateral raise, but using this piece of magical equipment created by Watson. The best thing about this is the tension is kept constant throughout the entire movement, okay? So a lot of the time if you're doing a standing dumbbell lateral raise, there's not much tension here due to gravity, so you're not really working the muscle in the lengthened position. The muscle's doing the majority of the work in the shortened position where it's relatively weakest, so you're working the muscle all the way through the strength curve evenly when you do this exercise. So you do it as you would any other way. I like to put my hand or put my thumb around, so I'm not squeezing it tight, I'm trying to minimize forearm engagement. So I can just place as much tension on the delt, lean forward ever so slightly, come up, and then down. Up, and down. I did this one the other day and literally my delts have never burnt like that before. Bernie McGee. Right, last set. This is the absolute destroyer of all sets. I'm going to go to complete failure. Then I'm going to do as many partial reps as possible. Then I'm going to take the weight off. Probably just going to half it. And then do the same thing again. So probably looking at anywhere between 20 and 30 reps in total. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is a flying variation. So this is the second and last chest exercise for me. This is a very naughty piece of kit, again by Watson. It's a fly variation. I've just played about with it. It does feel good, but you have to be very careful with this one. I can imagine a lot of people doing this one aren't doing it properly and probably end up ruining their shoulders when they do it. So let's give it a try. Really good thing about that is that if you're doing a dumbbell fly, it's a similar thing with the lateral raise. At this point in the movement, there's not really much going on because of gravity. The dumbbell's right up above you. But when you're using this machine, because of the way it's put together, it's still applying a lot of tension at the top portion of the movement. So you're getting a really good squeeze and you're still fighting a lot of resistance in that top position. So it's really important if you're doing this one or any kind of fly, keep your elbow underneath your hand at all time. So you come round. Throughout the entire movement you want to be in this position. Don't let your elbow come down and let it apply a load of pressure onto your shoulder, because Louis, my cameraman, was doing it and that was something he was experiencing, so you got to do this one safely. Don't go down too deep. Right, so that is chest done. I really don't need to be doing any more chest. It's absolutely pumped and fried to the max. Any more is just going to be unnecessary volume, and like I said before, my chest is just going to be fully out of proportion to the rest of my body. So 2 exercises is enough. Now we're going to move on to 1 more shoulder exercise and 2 tricep exercises. So I'm going to do a shoulder and a tricep superset, and then 1 more tricep on its own. And I'm not doing rear delts in this routine. This is more of a push workout, so I'm working more the front side of my body. Whenever I'm doing the pull routine with the back and biceps, I'll throw in a bit of rear delt work and traps with that. Right, so we're going to move into the first tricep exercise. It's going to be a skull crusher with this lovely piece of equipment. So it's going to be a neutral grip. Instead of it being pronated, a little bit awkward on the elbows, I'm going to keep it neutral. And hopefully this weight will be alright. I'm going to get right to the top of the bench and place the bottom of my head and neck on the top of the pad, keeping my elbows tucked in and elbows fixed in position. Feels alright with me, but if you're the type of person who just have bad elbows, tennis elbow, that exercise might not be the best for you. For those people, I'd recommend just doing independent exercises where your elbow actually moves in the natural plane of motion. Okay, I've done another video on this. I'll do a little preview here. If you want to watch that video, check it out. Right, so final exercise is going to be a superset. I'm going to do lateral raises with the dumbbell, superset with dips. Now with the lateral raises, it's going to be high volume. I'm going to do the countdown aggression, right? So I'm going to do 5 reps, hold at the top for 5 seconds, then 4 reps, hold at the top for 4 seconds, 3 reps, hold at the top for 3 seconds, and so on until I go all the way down to 0. And then I'm going to go into the dips. I'm just going to use body weight because I'm pretty fatigued at this point. And I'm going to keep more upright because I want to hit more of my triceps, so I'm not leaning forward and hit the chest. Second and third set will get a lot harder. I do find that when you go wider, it's more of your chest, so I'm going to go a little narrower. So even as I fatigue that one, naturally my body wants to lean forward and start moving the tension away to my chest so I can get those final few reps out. So I'm being very disciplined, keeping upright, keeping it on my triceps as much as possible. Finished. So that is the session complete, folks. That took about 60 minutes roundabout, in and out, done and dusted. Full routine is in the description if you want to check that out, and if you want to see more training programs like that and you want to follow a proper routine catered towards building as much muscle as possible, check out the routines on my website www.mikethurston.co.uk. Shout out to this gym for all the beautiful equipment they've got in there. Very nice. Wish I had some of those in my gym. But that is that. Thanks for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.